It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You look at this Eagle defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing, Prescott. That caught by the rookie tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL, and they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now a 2nd and 2. Prescott now, option right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, 28 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's out to the flat for Swift. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Hey, 73.
Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. The slot man in motion right.
63.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at about the 28. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 2nd down, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. You look at this Eagle defense. And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Prescott from the gun. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They toss it down to Pollard. To about the 26 here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Pollard again. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Here's 3rd and 6. Prescott now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Those tournaments get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your head pocket. You You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Russ, we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
First down, and they go with Swift again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Eagles at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Still going. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. 17, Eagles nothing. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Everybody stand.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flush to his right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Now 2nd and 5. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go.
Pollard diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Cowboys 24, Eagles nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Sitting in 1st place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, bang.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Go Silver, ready? Tiger Hornet. Hey! Hey, 73.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marquise Bell. Bell sheds him up, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. That's dumped off to Pollard. He's got room past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the 15-yard line.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Dallas.
We're going to 54. Why? What do you think?
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Here's Prescott. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. And the Cowboys are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal, Dallas.
Play action now. Prescott. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's second and goal. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have opened the lead up to 30. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he's brought down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They're going to look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out. Taking it right down Broadway. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith. 83 yards. And the Eagles are able to claw one back. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. They had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was deciding run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, and even better run for big yardage.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Here's Prescott. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one.
There he goes left side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 113 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's got it down to the 28.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 22. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just...
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. It's caught. Smith. And down inside the 15 he goes. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hurts. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down. Here's Hurts. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
73.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Elliott on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A give to Pollard, running left. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down and 13. Now Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That is going to be a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And now how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll run left with Pollard, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a give here to Pollard. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
not going to get the kick off in time.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one's high, but not very far. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Dallas,
they run their mark to 6-2 on the year.
And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. So for our entire crew,
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down in this one. You have the ball inside your own 10. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and long. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It got his man complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jets. DeAndre Hopkins, 74 yards. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Hopkins with the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Tony Pollard and his Dallas teammates ready again on offense. Since emerging from the locker room at intermission, he's looked pretty sharp, hasn't he?
He's running in his third quarter like he got the orange slices at the half.
Oh, yeah.
You remember when
he got the orange slices, not the carrot stick.
Oh, boy.
There was always that mom, wasn't there?
There's always that mom. Wasn't yours, wasn't mine, all right? They brought the carrot sticks. But this guy, orange slices, and been reading the Surface tablet, watching the defenses, and he's made some nice adjustments.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. George Karlaftis in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. That is incomplete.
marched up and down the field during this game. It's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Now Sanders. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's only...
And that's caught inside the 30. The way in. Touchdown, New York. DeAndre Hopkins with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Jets have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He targets Ingram for another grab. Escapes the defender. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're ahead 7 points, but you're backed up inside your own 10 as we get set here 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side, their defense. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 28 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Hopkins, 62 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 14. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line, and it's first down. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Back to throw again. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll look to throw again. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Josh Downs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So they like to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With kickoff just moments away, let's send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball at your 30, and it's 1st and 10. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Packers pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Off play action. Here's Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. That's one thing to get the interception. But then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind, blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Khalif Raymond now. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You've got a 14-point lead. Your opponent has the ball right at midfield as we get set here on first down. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Second down, Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. On first and 10, Cousins. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They'll come up now. This is second and long. Throwing on second and long. Cousins. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Cousins on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Here come the Jets now as they get set to go on first down.
Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
You pick up this challenge in the third quarter with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. You're down 2 scores. You've got the ball on your side of the field as we get set here on second down. Now a give up the middle to Bettis.
And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Up the middle they run with Bettis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Given 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Well, a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Bettis. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. A run right side, it's Bettis. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We're back now in KC. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. The Jets on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll run with Bettis. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now it's gone. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard. And it also brings up 4th. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And Sanders now to return. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So the Jets now down 10-0. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A run. This is Bettis. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. From the gun, here's Swift. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he gets it down to the 32. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Nicely done. Another one up, another one.